Hey guys, Kagir here, and today I have another TWC challenge. You see I'm in a different background in my living room right now with my Christmas tree behind me. And I have a new vlog for you. I'm going to be reading off my notes here, and since I don't have my computer, I write them down. So today's video is on content organization and building a site in general. Those two kind of put together. Now this is very important in the challenge. As I said, we'll start off with the whole site thing and content organization, so we can move that out of the way, get that started, and then I'll get you rolling along. So, we 493, or Josh host, already did a previous video on how to host, get your site a good host. He went through some tips and tricks there, so you can go through that and check that out. Now, content organization. Now, what I want to talk about is when you get your host and you get your site all ready, everything like that, what do you want to put on your site? What do you want to organize? You can organize the content you want to put out there. Now, there's a couple things you could do now. Do you want to reach your audience, your community through like text, like a blog, just a plain out blog, maybe some pictures here and there, maybe just pictures, who knows, maybe just a picture sharing site, like Flickr, something like that. Or do you want to just reach them through something, bigger, something like pictures, video, text, and that's what I try to do, try to get a mixture of all media, mainly through video, because I think video really has a one-on-one type conversation. Like, you're seeing me right now, obviously you can't talk back in real time. That's what stuff like comments and emails for, so you guys can give back your feedback. But video does a whole bunch of things. It's really cool because just the raw footage, but when you drop it into an editor, you can say in the video, like for example, I'm gonna put text right here. I'm not really gonna, but you can say that, and then poof, in editing you can do it right there on the spot. It's really, really cool. So the power of video really does do a lot with content organization. Now you can also reach people through audio. That's another thing I do. Podcasting is a very, very huge thing in the tech, tech community alike. And you can just have a simple mic, headset, or whatever. You don't even have to do video. Just record your voice, whatever you want to say. Maybe it's news, maybe it's script, or whatever. Read it off, record it, and you can edit that too. You can edit it in Audacity. You can edit in Mixcraft. You can edit it in Vegas if you want to. I mean, really anything that has audio tracks, you can probably edit it. Audacity is a free program that you can just search. Audacity. But yeah, so that's really going to help you when you decide what you want to build in your site. You want to organize your content, whether it be text and pictures, set up a blog, and that leads me to, blogging in general. Where do you want to start your basis off? You want to check out WordPress.com, Blogspot.com. They're both free. Blogspot is made by Google, so you can incorporate your Blogspot, your Google AdSense to make some money on there. Put ads if you want to. Then you might want to look into if you already have a hoster or a site, plan that you're paying for. You may want to look into getting a domain. Otherwise, it could be something like techworld.blogspot.com. You might not want that whole .blogspot or .wordpress, so you can get something, what's called a domain, which only costs you about maybe not even that much money, maybe at the most $10, depending on what your domain name is. Mine only costs $8.99, and you pay yearly. So on GoDaddy, you pay yearly. You can buy your domain off GoDaddy and host it with APT Host, or host it with Surtex, stuff like that. So or you can buy it off domain.com. It doesn't really matter where you buy your domain. So to make it look more professional, buy a domain. You got your hosting, you got your blog set up, WordPress or Blogspot, whatever you choose. Now, decide, do you want to schedule your content? Do you want to roll out content on the blog weekly? Every time a news comes out, is it a news blog? Is it just you? Is there multiple writers? Decide the little things like that, because it's going to make a big difference. It's going to play a huge role. Or you just can do free whenever you want to blog, you blog, Maybe you want to blog now, you don't want to blog next week, something like that. But then, make sure you have an RSS feed. I'll go more into that in another video for the TWC, but it's going to be very useful for your community readers to get content through RSS. And I know there's some people who blog every month or now, and it's one good post, but I would recommend trying to get a couple posts out every week if you can, just so the readers know that there's content coming out continuously, and they know they're not subscribing to something for nothing, so they're getting content. So schedule all your content, even if it's videos. If it's going to be YouTube videos, maybe you can do a video once a week, maybe two times a month, at the most. But you got to keep them updated somehow, whether it be other ways of communication, maybe Twitter. You can let them know what you're doing, so at least they know you're live, you're doing something to keep the content going on. And that leads me into more steps to building your site. Make sure it's a nice design. There's WordPress themes, there's Blogspot themes. There's themes you can customize the blog to how you like. Just don't make it plain and simple. And you don't even have to make it a blog, actually. That's where you really, another big thing to decide if you want a blog or if you just want to make your own whole site from scratch, maybe HTML. Maybe have your live stream and then, just some text, or maybe just your live stream and that's it, and some design. You can get CMSs, content management systems, that do the stuff for you. I really don't like that because I like having the feel of, organizing the whole thing, adjusting the themes, stuff like that. But yeah, you can make your own site from scratch, HTML, coding, whatever, you want to use, PHP, whatever, and just make it your own. You really get to really get to move around. But I think WordPress themes are great too, because you can even make your own WordPress theme, so you can design that to your liking too if you really want to get the full design. Make stuff easy to get to. If you're gonna put ads, make them blend in with the page. Don't put a white ad with a black background. It'll stand out obviously, but you want it to blend in so it's easier for them. So it doesn't hassle them that it's an ad. So they don't really get aggravated. Your viewers, that is. So just make everything convenient. I'm trying to say. Make links easy to access. If you can, make a menu bar at the top so people can access other posts, other readers, content, whatever it may be. Just make your content easy to access. Make it come out on a regular basis if you can, and just have the design nice, sweet, simple, easy. Don't make it too confusing so your readers don't know where to go. And a lot of tools are gonna help you along the way doing this. FTP is gonna, you're gonna need a lot of FTP to put files back and forth between your site. You can search WordPress themes on Google. You'll find a lot. Same with the Blogspot. Look into editors, free editors for both video and audio if you're going to start making your own content. And that goes into like Audacity, Virtual Dub, Windows Movie Maker, even if you want to use that, iMovie. It's up to you. Just look into the free tools and the simple tools that can really, go a long way. It's going to help you a lot in the challenge. So, again, looking forward to site building and pushing out content, guys. I hope that helps you out. All those tips I'll try and post in the sidebar over there, I think, or over there. I don't know, it's gonna flip around. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed the new camera, the new scenery, and the new camera. It's the Vario G. So yeah, guys, thanks for listening, and I'll catch you in the next video.